Music's greatest songs. Greatest songs. Worth covering. Original classic hitmakers.
Now, this is an absolute beaut, but it is Thursday, so it's important to just have a play on a Thursday. That's what they say, isn't it? Is that a real saying? And I want to take you through this song because it's just too funny. Goodness knows where I've heard this. I mean, honestly, but it was in the last few days. And I went, that song, we are covering that on the Music Greats. Now, oh, hilarious. I love this. So we always have to try and find music, obviously, for me to talk over. This is like the karaoke version. Double R, I'm loving your work here. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It's brilliant. It's turned into elevator music, like, you know, while you're going around the supermarket. So when you actually hear the real version of this song, it's quite raw and it's all raspy because it was actually recorded live with the audience interacting, and that's why that's the vibe I think that it catches. People love it, especially if you're in a sort of a party situation. There's a DJ, he puts this on, and Westerners, Europeans, are known to absolutely lose their minds for it. Let's talk about it. The band is called Opus, a pop rock group from Graz in Austria. They were formed in 1973. Who knew? And they remain active. Wowzers, they're just going on forever. They're chiefly known, though, for this one single released in 1985. I've watched the video. You should see what they're wearing. And I know the 80s are back, right? We're all wearing kind of weird boxer jackets in pale colours. These guys could teach us a thing or two. But it literally reached the top 10 in so many European countries. It was ridiculous. It's called Live is Life. I thought it was Life is Life. I've been singing Life is Life for about 15 years. It's not. It's Live is Life. To the point where when I was telling Double R about it earlier on when we were setting the show up, I was going, Life is Life. And he's obviously going, what are you talking about, Anna? And just found it and put it in. And it's not, it's live, which is quite hard to say. So the countries that it topped the number one charts in was Canada. 7 weeks in Canada. They loved it. Then there was Austria. Then there was, I've got a whole list. I'll do it in a minute. But Opus, the band, they have other songs and things. They've done sort of albums, and they also like to do stuff with Falco. I've covered Falco. He's another Austrian rock star. And Falco and them are really good friends, and I'm sure I did a Falco song a few months ago. I'll have to dig that out. That was really, really funny. I'm just trying to find something else about the song before I go into it. Right, here we go. Let's do the stats on this 1984 beaut. European number one. It reached number one in Canada, yeah. Top 40 in the US. So it did go to the US. But the countries that it actually went to: Austria, 8 weeks. Germany, France, 7 weeks. Sweden, 4 weeks. The song is the 149th best-selling single of all time. Of all time, people. And it has 857,000 units sold. That was at the time. It was created, apparently, during a concert in a place that I cannot pronounce. I'm going to give it a go, but I don't think I'm going to do it justice. Oberwolf. Or is that Oberwart? That's even funnier. And it was the 2nd of September 1984 in Oberwart. And the group was celebrating their 11th anniversary. And so they decided, right, let's do the song there. And they recorded it with the audience singing along in the verses. And the whole thing is just this melee of incredible live feeling. Enthusiastic attachment is what they called it. So let's hear it. Let's listen to the song Live is Life by the band Opus from Austria. The Europeans loved it, and it's the 80s at their best on the Music Greats here at Yalla Home on Pulse 95.
If you liked this episode of Yalla Home, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.